What's up, folks? It's Corey Ross 2002 here, and today I'm at Heckscher State Park, and I'm going to be walking the trails on Heckscher State Park. So follow me as I walk through. It's very huge, bigger than what our Park in Babylon was. Is, and so is the bowling park in Nassau County. With me and Princess Pearl used to do that last month. And also, happy fall, everyone. Today's the first day of fall. Summer is over, and fall is now here. That's my favorite season, and I love it. And I want to see another summer again, until next year. And this is the sign says, in order to promote a safe and enjoyable visit, the following rules must be observed. No park and marked stalls only. Park and marked stalls only. No generators, no amplified sound systems, no pets, no roped off areas, no tire near roads with signs to trees, no tents larger than 10 square feet, otherwise 10 feet times 10 feet. And no swimming with lifeguards are off duty, driving on walkways or in picnic area is prohibited. So don't do that, everyone. It's against the state policy. This here is a long trail. This is Junior Ranger for little kids. And this trail is right here. I gotta check over here first. Sign to the restroom to your right. So this is like the picnic area over here with people during the summer can have fun during the summer when they have picnic, when it's already summertime. Like I said before I walked in, summer's gone and it's until next year. It's already over and fall's here. Because the other side of the park have a barbecue, so we'll explain to that later. This is remind me of a restaurant. I'm gonna check this pavilion. Used by employees, permit only. Yeah, it feels like a bar. Especially when you go on the beach. There's a bar over there too. This is deposit hot coals here, so barbecue gotta be around. So be very careful not to touch the hot coal because they're very dangerous. Okay, here's the grill. These are the grills right here. Like this one over here. Shoe fly. And when people are having a barbecue during the summer, This is the barbecue over here. I know Wade will love the barbecue if we were to go there. And also, another grill's right over here, right across the trail. You see this type of grill over here. This grill is also used for barbecuing. And that is the water fountain. The people are thirsty, need some water. Still works, except this one's leaking. Hello. And there's another grill over here. So as you look at this area, you'll see the picnic area contains a lot of grills, picnics, and much more. So yeah, I'm going to explain to you when your picnics occur and when barbecues occur. Is in the summertime. During the summer, people are barbecuing when they have fun, especially when they're off on summer weekends or when they go to camp and much more. Between Memorial Day to Labor Day, because Memorial Day is always the last Monday in May, until Labor Day, the first Monday in September. During these 3 months here, people are expected to barbecue during the peak season. Just like how it is for an amusement park, a water park, even more, and beaches and pools. Oh, there's another entrance right here. Yeah, that's another exit. Yeah, folks, it's a very long trail. So yeah, I know summer's over, guys. But it's only for barbecuing between Memorial Day to Labor Day. This year, for the summer of 2025, that just passed, the summer season ran from May 26th to September 1st. Why? Because when it was on the last Monday in May, this year, Memorial Day fell on May 26th. And then Juneteenth happened. Juneteenth fell on a Thursday, so it's every year June 19th. And we had a 4th of July. This year it fell on a Friday. Always on the 4th of July, every year. And Labor Day fell on September 1st this year, because it was the first Monday of September. So yeah. Otherwise, the most important days of barbecuing over here: Memorial Day, Independence Day, and Labor Day. But on any other days during the summer, you can barbecue. But when it's fall, you're gonna have to stop, because it's already gonna be winter very soon. That's the next season after fall. I'm looking forward for that too. And then when it's springtime, you're gonna have to clean up the park before it gets, busy when Memorial Day come back. So next year hit. when we hit 2026, the following summer season, Memorial Day will fall on May 25th next year. And then, Juneteenth next year will fall on a Friday. And then the 4th of July next year, which will mark the 250th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence, which was signed in 1776, will fall on a Saturday. So that means they're going to have July 3rd observed. But if Independence Day falls on a Sunday, they're going to have July 5th observed. And Labor Day next year will fall on September 7th. So that's going to be a very long summer next year. Especially when America turning 250 years old. Summer will last for 15 weeks instead of usual 14 every year. Because some of the years, like, if it's a common year starting on Thursday, or a leap year starting on a Wednesday. We're going to have a longer summer between May 25th to September 7th. Otherwise, include the Memorial Day weekend starting on May 22nd, which will be a Friday. And ends on Monday, September 7th. So next year's summer 2026 season will be running from May 22nd, or else May 25th to September 7th, 2026. So I'm not looking forward for next year. That's one lonely grill over here. I don't know why there's only one grill just by itself. Like, they built this park a very long time ago. So, let's continue walking. So yeah, these are only for the summer months. And you gotta be very careful the 130 days in summer because Memorial Day, Labor Day are the very worst days to drive. But even worse is the 4th of July on America's birthday. Otherwise, this trail is known as a bike route. Well, I'm happy that summer is over. It's no longer summer. In September, gonna be over. October is here before you know it. Okay, another seat. Yeah. In the loving memory of Joseph C. Cabell II, June 12, 1986 to October 17, 2013. Forever in our hearts. It's so sad he was young. He was just 27 years old. 27. That's way too young to die. He could have just enjoyed his 20s. So, and else he could have been 39 by now. But he's gone. And that's so sad. Anyways, let's continue walking. Look at these leaves. And I see yellow trees. They're beautiful. This is what I'm talking about. And these yellow leaves, the trees, they're falling. This here is a sign that says a health trail. These are for beginners, intermediate, and expert. Beginners 10 times. Intermediate, I'm not saying correct words, 15 times. And expert 20 times. I gotta learn to speak clear during YouTube videos because when I talk, I never speak clearer. It's mumbling. Isn't that a pond? Looks like it is. And I see a second one over here too. Mina C. Juraskowski, All Our Love. That's a garbage can. Dina spatafora. That's like a long trail. Like you said before, jumping jacks 2, beginner 10 times, intermediate 20 times, and then expert 30 times. This is different than other one. Nope, nothing here. It's another trail that continues south. Oh, there's another entrance towards the park. Gotta be careful, this is a road crossing. Oh, another picnic right over here. Another trail over here. I'm gonna go back. Toe touch. 5 to 50 times. Another road crossing. That's going opposite direction. You can see another picnic over here. On this type of the trail running, we can see more barbecues and more picnics, like I said before. And I was in the other spot. This park has 2 picnics. But it might have more than that. Because during the summer months, between May to September, people barbecue and a picnic. And there are 2 types of grills over here. This is a sit-down grill, and this is the stand-up grill near the tables. But they prefer this type of grill over that type of grill. This grill is a sit-down grill because when some people get older, they don't bend like that no more. So go with that type grill over here. Next year, when summer come back next year, you could barbecue again. So I promise you that this summer we'll be coming back next year before you know it. And this is the sports, like volleyball over there. But there's a playground where I see from far away. It's the basketball. Yeah, passing all these tables and chairs and picnics over here and barbecues. Yeah, we're going to reach October. So this is it after, because the kids are now back to school. And school's back in session after 3 months. Because we were living 3 months ago, we would be still living in summer. But we're not in June, we're not in July, and we're not in August. We're not Memorial Day, Labor Day anymore. We passed Memorial Day and Labor Day. We're now in September. But you can still sit down and have a picnic after summer season, though. That's all I was mentioning to say. But barbecue will be over. So you can't do barbecue past Labor Day. Otherwise, during the spring you can still sit down and have a picnic. But in the wintertime, the park will close because it's going to be too cold to be out there in the park. So be aware of yourself. And another water fountain. And this for the bottles over here. Oh, I see not one, but 2 basketball courts over here. And there's the water over there. It's so beautiful. What is that, like plants over here? Yeah, it's like a garden. When it's springtime, you can put the plants in the garden. Because I got a garden at home too. You can see these sports. Sports right here too. At this park. Fitness too. There are two of them at the park. And there's a beach right there. Especially during the summertime. When it gets too hot, you can go to the beach. And that's the trail to Field 6 where the basketball courts are. Right over there, this is the bridge towards Fire Island. Going all the way to Fire Island. Oh, that's a boat. wonder what that trail continues. But it's going to be a very long walk. Never see over there. Hit the finish trail to your right. There's another bike route. Let's follow the route. I know it's going to continue even longer. Bikes. Another exercising equipment. Now, unlike Baldwin Park, this park doesn't have that much. This type of exercise equipment here is the body curl. And between 20 to 25, which would be 23, and TL with 23. You hear birds. And to your right is another bike route. Another couch over there. Another exercise I call isometric squat. 10 to 20 times. This one is balance beam. 3 times each. For beginner, intermediate, experts. Have a beginner, walk to the next station. Intermediate, expert, jog to the next station. Experts here. And now we're near the water. Near the beach is. See the sailboat. Once again. There's like a ski over here. Actually, that's a boat that's like a ski. These flies are crazy. Well, this is the fall water sports sign are permitted between March 1st to November 30th, lasting 9 months, from 7 a.m. to sunset. Canoeing, kayaking, windsurfing, catamaran, launching, and paddle boarding. And approved Coast Guard personnel flotation devices acquired. All off-water activities, including swimming, kite boarding. I would say bike, but it's kite boarding and parasailing are prohibited, which is not allowed. So gotta be very careful going on the water. You're not sure what the high tides mean. But canoeing, kayaking, windsurfing, catamaran launching, and paddleboarding are allowed, while swimming, kiteboarding, and parasailing are not allowed. Because you're gonna be kicked out of the park. So please be very careful with this.
How much closer, Dakota?
This is the Long Island Sunken Treasures. I would take off my shoes, but it says the sunken treasures are Tomau, Shinnecock, Mauritius, Kismet, Fire Island, Yellow Bar, Hempstead, McAllister Grounds, Lanny Beach, Rockaway, Manicock, and Smithtown. All over Long Island. These are the 12 great reefs to explore. New York State is building 12 artificial reefs off the shores of Long Island. The largest expansion of artificial reefs in state history. The materials for the reef expansion are strategically placed to improve New York's diverse marine life and boost Long Island's recreation, sport fishing, and diving industries. Finding adventure. A New York State opportunity. Do you know that Long Island is the easternmost region of the New York State, with Suffolk County being the farthest east, with Nassau-Suffolk County being east of New York City on Long Island. Long Island is definitely the easternmost region of the state of New York, with Montauk being the easternmost point. I need to try the East End one day. I have to go farther east they've ever had. Because I know that Long Island Expressway really don't take you to the East End. But New York 25 does and New York 27 do. The Sunrise Highway and the Southampton does take you to the East End. But in the South Fork. North Fork is near 25. And South Fork is near 27. Sunrise Highway, then it goes Montauk Highway. By the time you reach Montauk, this is the easternmost point in New York, which is the end of the state. It's like alcohol here. It's gross. Another exercise equipment. This is called the chin-ups. Beginner 3 times. Intermediate 5 times. Expert 10 times. By the expert, run to the next level station. sometimes no talk clever. See, this path, I remember walking like 2 years ago. I say exercise equipment, but I was stopped over here. But field days closed all the time. They never open it. I should have brought my water. There's another water station over there. But this one doesn't turn on. Another bike route to your right, to your left. Saying the wrong way. And that's like a playground. It was, oh, it's still here now. Here's the bike route to your left. Moving airplane flying heads, you gotta be very careful this way. In this area, this bike route is right near the parking lot. Wow. 43 minutes of recording. Yeah, I'm walking, I'm sweating right now. Sounds like I'm losing weight. A little. Yeah, this parking lot's closed. See, it's empty. Nobody in this field over here. No chill, it's to your right. The rest of the trail seemed blocked. And so I said make a left. They gotta do something with this parking lot. This is abandoned. It's been abandoned for so many years. Morale is 2 years straight. No turns. Upon this abandoned field. Yeah, they closed. You can see these two gates. I don't know what's going over here, abandoned. But field is closed. You can see overlook beach over this way. And that's another sidewalk. There's formerly parking lots there. That place has been long abandoned. And there's some tables, barbecues over here. Back out to your left. So this way here is the rest of the way. Another road crossing danger. Just be very careful. Caution over here. Road crossing. Oh, more bike routes will be this way, even though it's a long way. This one's longer. Now you can enjoy the rest of the path there. It looks so quiet in here. So yeah, I know I ran out of energy for walking, but the trail is very long. But the water sports, all in between March and November. So it runs every year from March 1st to November 30th. And we only get 2 more months of water sports remaining. We have the rest of September, and next month, October, then November. November 30th is just after Thanksgiving. So yeah, in 2 months, that'll be it for water sports for the winter. It's winter, will get too cold. It's December, January, and February. Then goes to the next 3 months afterwards. And they done for the rest of this year, you know. Until next year, March 1st, they go back when it's springtime again.
Hi.
Yes, sir, hi. See, I'm burning and sweating with the sun. Hey, plants here. Wow, no shade for at least 20 minutes. That's crazy. That's such a long journey. I got to you straight. And that's the bike repair station. This other trail is an all-purpose trail, which I'm following this road over here. No one walk way too much. Been roughly over an hour now. Mm-mm. where we started from. That's a very long trail. You're almost there, guys. It's a very long walk. Now I got the swerves over here. There's another Betty Pocket spot over here. Nearly abandoned the park lot is. But we couldn't find which way to get back. This is a very long trail. It's already been an hour and 20 minutes. You see a bike coming. Another bike repair station. This is number 2 over here. That deer. You're adorable. They're so cute. Hey, little ones. This is the area where deer live here. Such a long drive. So be very careful with some animals. We're gonna go near the deer. But they're cute. Now I gotta find a which way to get back to my car. This is the wildlife over here. Wow, here's some noise. Alright, in the final stretch. think we're in the final stretch. Should be the one with the picnics here. Road crossing, watch out. Back repair number 3. Here's the bench to take a rest. It's like we're in the final stretch. And there's a playground over there. That's children's playground over here again. Here's another couch. It says 11 memory of Christian J. Kohler, James M. Abadi, and Donald Kohler. Loved and missed so much. These 3. You know, this is where I was before. On these picnic areas here. And that's the playground entrance. This is where I was before. Barbecues during the summer to Memorial Day to Labor Day, with 4th of July being the most days barbecuing. See the geese over here living here. And some picnics and barbecues. Okay, that's where I was. Now that's the home stretch, where the picnics are. Such a long walk. All these birds. These geese. Well, that walk around the park is an hour and a half. Must be tired and losing energy. Well, this is it, everyone. This is Heckscher State Park in East Islip, Long Island, New York. Thank you for walking with me, everyone. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to me on YouTube. Thank you. Have a good day. Peace out.